What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Venom from Spider-Man 2, the video game. So I'm on a landscape page. Use a pencil eraser. Hit pause. If we go too fast, we're going to fit in like his hands and stuff. So use a pencil. Take your time. Try have fun. Landscape page. Center point of my page is about here. His head is going to be along here. Top half of his head will be up here. So he's got like these little spikes in the center, right? So we go like a little spike here. And then this comes around for his eye. Those big white eyes of his. It goes all the way up and around to a hook up here, like a spike, which goes back down then. And then this has like spikes and hooks and little gnarly bits that stick off all the way back into there. Right, so then there's like a little sort of frown sort of section, frown lines at the front, and then we'll do sort of the other eye. So like another hook sort of thing. And then goes around again. And this comes back down, and we add those bumps and spikes and stuff all. Now you don't have to do it exactly like mine, of course. You can add your own style, sort of bumps and spikes to the eyes, and we'll add another one of those frowns sort of there. Some frown lines across his nose. There's all sort of textures and bumps and things all around these eyes. Right, so then his mouth, right? So he's got like a black gum, right? So he's got like black lips and mouth and gum and stuff that just comes across the front here. And this like actually becomes his head eventually, right? So it like goes the whole way around the head. Right, in this version of him anyway. And then we have a gum line, and then all that those crazy teeth, right? So like the gum line is just this sort of bumpy line coming around here, and each of these will be a tooth. And then we'll do that tongue. You don't have to do the tongue, but we will just for fun. Okay. And there's all little sort of bumps and textures and stuff on this. So detailed, this video game. I'm not playing it, but I'm watching people play it. And is it true this guy gets wings? I think it's true he gets wings. I might draw them. Not in this picture, but I might draw him with the wings. Anyway, so teeth, right? So he's got like lots of these long spiky teeth, right? And sometimes there's like small ones on top. So I'll do a couple of small ones first, and then we'll add all the big ones underneath it, right? Right, so then like big rows of big teeth like this. And they're all sort of round and stuff like this, right? They all sort of go in behind one another. Some of them stick out a bit weird on the side here. And so like loads and loads and loads and loads of teeth. And some of them are real short, some of them then go long. Okay, so now if you want to add drool or a tongue, see, because it comes out from underneath the top teeth and it sort of goes over the bottom. So you could draw the whole head first and then add tongue, but I think it's probably easier just to add a bit of that tongue coming out from underneath his teeth here. So let's say we'll go from here, right? And there's all these wrinkles and stuff on the tongue. And like in his mouth and stuff. There's all these veins and stuff. And the tongue will just go across his jaw this way. And like curl around back up towards the chin. There, right? And it kind of comes out the side of the mouth. We'll go, say, underneath his eye. Just this big, gnarly. Okay, and then the line down the center. Maybe some textures all going over. Right, so the row of bottom teeth goes underneath the tongue and the jaw, the bottom jaw as well. So we can see, we'll go for the full, so we'll go the full jaw, right? Just comes down real long, touches sort of the tip of the tongue here, and then goes back up the other side, right? Like that. And then we have the black sort of skin on the edge coming around here, kind of bumpy, textured. And then those rows of bottom teeth, right? So, and again, they kind of overlap. There's loads of ones in behind other ones. Right, there might be like a small one in there. The teeth sort of on the bottom seem to be smaller than what's on top. And there might be like odd ones inside. And they all sort of disappear then up underneath the top row. He's just like made of teeth. Loads and loads and loads of teeth. And some up here as well. And then you add like texture lines and stuff all in here. And like a bit of drool hanging down off the tongue. Right, so that's his head, pretty much. So now, anatomy, right? Bodies, he's hunching himself forward, right? So we got like big trapezius muscles and shoulder blades and all this kind of stuff, right? So let's try and make sense of all of this, right? So tongue goes over his chest, but we can see like his big trapezius up here, like near the top of his head. go like that way. Right, and then on this side, that way. And he's so like muscular, right? So it goes, his chest muscles like here, high up. And this chest muscle will go like up here as well. And it's like trapezius muscles is just here with some like neck and all that sort of thing. So in massive big shoulders, right? So they come like out, like all the way around here. Like crazy big. Like his shoulders kind of like start at his back. See this? Right? And then these join his chest muscles, which is like here, and goes underneath the tongue and around. So where? So say like another one. Yeah, so it's like underneath his, nearly his whole body. So it goes like around under here. So that's like his big chest muscle. And then like you have his like ribs and stuff in here, like abs and things. He's all hunched over, right? So like his legs are like right here then. So we just finished the torso sort of thing that he has, sort of his like midsection. And then you can see like big thighs and like ribs and stuff all here. So it's like a big thigh muscle like going this way. Like he's all hunched over, right? And then we've got like his, say, tricep, bicep area. Sort of there. And then his forearm. There, right? So tricep. Well, this is more forearm, sort of. You can't really see his bicep here. It just becomes his forearm, sort of comes out from there. And then we try and finish this leg, right? So his hamstring goes out that way. And you can see sort of like big knee muscles and his knee here, his kneecap, and then the front of his leg going that way. Big muscle that way. And then his calf going out there. Right, and then big leg on this side as well. You've got like thigh muscles and stuff. And then his knee coming out there. And like his calf. Going back, I'd say this way a bit. Okay, so his wrist there, and then hands. But we'll get the white spider lines that are on his body, right? So it's kind of the zigzag kind of, and they're kind of like sketchy, sort of scratchy, drawn in, right? So this is one leg, and it goes. There, so that'll be white. It makes more sense when everything's like colored. So white leg, and then another one that comes down here. It comes out from like the back of his head. By his shoulder. To there somewhere, and then the other side of it. There, and then like the head of this guy, mandibles, like goes up underneath his chin. That way, and that's white then, and then like the body is white, sort of going down this way then. Another one here, so white, and then white, black, black. The rest is black then. Do 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 do. Okay, so his hands, right, curled up in this claw-like shape. So hands are tricky, I must say. So take your time, do your best. These fingers are kind of blurred out on me. So let's see what we can do. So we'll start with this hand, right? So like wrist bone sort of thing there. And at the base of your hand, you've got this W shape, basically, right? So you've got this curved line. Like another one there, okay? And then this basically becomes the thumb, right? But it kind of like curves around itself. And you got these big spiking nails on his thumb, right? And this comes out that way, and then all the fingers go around in claw-like shape this way, right? So we got like a nail here, bumps around. That finger, and then the next one is like here, and then the next one is like here. So like all these sort of knuckle lines curve around themselves. Right, and then the last one I cannot see. So I've got to make this up, so this might go terribly. So let's just go, what would it be? A bit like there. And like a knuckle. Oh, this claw. That's not bad. I thought that was going to go worse than it did. Okay. So that's his hand on that side. So now we'll try and do the hand on this side. So we go this W sort of shape again. Okay. So thumb seems to like go off this way. So up, thumbnail down there. So thumb knuckle, and then this sort of thing, and then around, down that way. Looks like that kind of a thing. And then the side of the hand on that side, right, and the side of the hand here sort of goes there. And then we'll have claws, right? So we'll go like a claw here. They kind of curve around differently to this one. Let's guess. So we'll go like this. And then the final one, I'll do the final one now when I get like sort of these all in the right place, right? So not bad. Right, so fingers going around there. Hands are tricky now, so take your time. Final finger, I would say, goes that way, and then big curve line up, around, back into there. Hand lines sort of like that. Right, and then I forgot the wrist bone sort of things here. Big muscular arms, like so. And then like dots for texture and all this kind of stuff if you want. Just to make him look sort of a bit bumpy. On all of his skin. Okay. Venom from Spider-Man 2. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.